What do we have? Let's talk pay. Need to be paid more than this. I accept your job. I don't know what we're doing, but I accept it. Hunt down what terrorizes. How's the marketplace? Bad. Okay. Am I drunk already? No, this is there's a term for it. It's something when alcoholics get their first drink of the day. It's similar to that. I'm not saying it is that, but it's similar to that. Hunt down what terrorizes, but there's no... Well, there's some tracks. I wonder if those are the tracks. What's that? Boost of energy. Boost of energy. Where is it? Hey, Dolphin. Did you, Hair of the dog is what you do when you wake up the next morning to beat back the, hangover by immediately putting alcohol back in your system. That's different, too. Big dog. Dolphin, have you played Divinity Original Sin 2 at all? Is that a game that's up your alley at all? So I was thinking of starting a... I mean, today I'm going to start a collaboration run with Joe and Ribs on that, and it might... This is not... There's direwolves over here. I'm tracking direwolves, but that's not... These are not the mission direwolves. Let's try these direwolves. Also not... God damn it. Fucking wolves. I hate forests. Forest terrain is perhaps the most annoying terrain of all. It's almost as bad as mountain terrains.
Quitters never win.
Yeah, I know, TSMC. I'm trying to recruit Dolphin to be part of this run. So you can pressure him too if you're one of his viewers. Tell him that, you know, it's nice, but he could really use more Filthy in his life. You know, his channel's great, but the one thing he's lacking is more FilthyRobot. Not sure if you're interested or not. Game's kind of silly. I feel like there'd be some good commentary to be had in that game. Why are they all up here? I don't like them up on this side very much. Yeah, this map has a ton of direwolves for whatever reason. Well, I wasn't talking today, man. I just meant in general, if that's something you'd be interested in. I mean, I expect today Steve and I are going to give it a try and see if we think it's at all fun to play as a co-op. But I expect the game is going to be more fun co-op play than it is solo. Just because of the way it works out. Just saying. Just something to put out there. I don't need to put you on the spot. I was thinking of messaging you at some point. I just hadn't done it yet. Alright, they're trying to wrap around over here. I don't think we care that much. Okay. Your viewers have been demanding. Is it Divinity or more Filthy or Battle Brothers? I'm not sure where you went with that. Sounds dope. All right. Well, we'll talk offline then. Not to put you on the spot and see if we can make something like that happen. I think it could be a lot of fun. Oh shit, I just moved by one I didn't see because I was talking to Dolphin! Getting me killed over here. Didn't even know there was a guy there. No, that's gonna suck. We're filthy. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense to me. Alright. Be gentle, wolves. Gentle. That one's fleeing, so that one shouldn't. They shouldn't bait the focus fire shit because all their tiles are taken. Oak Dragon could try to shoot one and kill half my guys. It'd be the first time he hit an arrow, but it would be 2 dead shots on like headshot one of my other guys. I'm sure. To be fair, it's not really Dolphin's fault that I can't multitask on A, talking, and B, playing a game as a streamer. It does feel like there might be a skill set that's missing as an important component of that job. You know, when you apply for that job and they have you go through the skill test stuff, you know, the mock like situations of problem solving that you'd have to do. It feels like talking and describing the gameplay you're doing would both be critical components of streaming. That's some level ups. What do we got? Got one over here on Death is Inevitable. That sweet accuracy roll. Gonna have a lot of stamina, not a lot to do with that stamina. We do need a little bit more resolve. That's okay. Perk wise, this is now gonna be brawny. Okay. Yeah, Kex. This forest is kind of kicking my ass right now because I don't know which ones it is. Alright, melee accuracy on Phil is great. Phil's starting to be decently accurate despite his missing finger. Which is kind of nice. Another good stamina roll too. Oh man. Andy's brawny now. He's got stamina in spades. 60 accuracy. Is that high enough to put a flail on him? 69 and 64. Not really. Alright, our Bannerman. Been running student on Bannerman. Let's do that. Well, melee accuracy is nice. That's a great range defense roll. A little bit of HP is gonna go. Oh, I was gonna almost took it over resolve. That would have been a mistake. Alright. Alright. The wolf tracks are fucking everywhere. Might not even be wolves. I just saw wolf tracks near the town and I assumed it was, you know, the mission, but it's not. Those look like the tracks. Oh, maybe the real wolf tracks are bigger? Or is this just the size of their pack? Am I being screwed on something else again? Let's find out. Maybe the mission wolf tracks are bigger? Yeah, look, the mission wolf tracks are bigger. Clever, clever. Alright, well, dire wolves do all their damage by focus firing you, so let's just fight them in the stuff over here. Well, the good thing is, don't get that high ground. Yes! Get screwed. Get screwed, wolves. Is that a frenzied? No. These are... That might be a friend? No. It's just a different color. Slightly different color. All mission tracks are bigger. This is the first I've noticed. I played a lot of this game too, so... What can I say? We walked by a house the other day, or rather a plot of land. My wife and I were going for a walk. We walked by a plot of land that has a house on it, or rather it doesn't have a house on it, and I never noticed. And I'm like, has that always not had a house? She's like, yes. And she just laughs and she's like, she's like, you're so unobservant about some things and so observant about others. And then she attributed me being really observant about gameplay. So we were not going to tell her about this one because we gotta hold on to that image for her, that I'm an expert at all games, and part of that is due to my deep attention to details. So no one share that story with her. And let's go after this guy here. It's kind of a nice choke. Put 2 spear walls on that choke and just laugh as they run into that. And there's another choke down here. Okay. I'm gonna want to kill some stuff at some point, so I need to get my DPS up here. There's only 2 down there. There's going to be 4 coming through here. There might be 2 coming through here. I think we can go there. This can definitely go. Hey Dolphin, if you're just thinking of getting into Battle Brothers, you're more than welcome to steal my builds to start with and then devise your own builds as you get a little bit more familiar with the game. And it might just save you some grief from the early game from not knowing what the fuck you're doing. Alright. Okay. It's only if you get addicted to the builds that I start charging royalties, so the first few builds are free. And some of them are definitely a work in progress. Alright, to deprive his viewers of salt. There's plenty of opportunity for salt in this game. Wait until he encounters his first fucking Arbalister, or just brigands in general. Just enjoy the range mechanics in this game, Dolphin, if you get around to it. Because the range mechanics in this game make me fucking laugh. I'm gonna hide in a bush in case the wolf comes at me. With a little bit of trouble down here in social mechanic, he's gonna get screwed by 5 wolves. And that sounds like fun, but I assure you, less fun than it sounds. I can only hit 2 of them. Why doesn't that rotate around? Look at this. This rotates around. Oh, because it's too far? How is that? Oh, yeah, it should be there. I see. It's actually a bit of a problem. I didn't think that was a viable square. Beer style am I drink today? I'm drinking a two-hearted, Bell's two-hearted ale, which I really, really like. What do I have here? 52 versus 38. 37, 47. I don't want to roll on 230s. That was a disappointing attack, though. We need to shield wall here. Do a little bit of damage there. You need to rotate in to protect this guy. Take a shot there. Kill that wolf. Already moved. You can't move right now. You can scoot down. You're out of actions. We need you closer. Does he have rotate? Yeah, he will. And let's rotate in here so the wolf doesn't kill my back line. Okay. I agree. Oh! Surprised my guy in the he was taking, well, he was in the bushes for some reason, and now there's a wolf on top of him. Jesus, the number of attacks this thing spit out is ridiculous. Alright. Let's pull this knife out like we're going to attack the wolf, then pass our turn. Where do we need... We need... Actually, that should be fine. Don't have another rotate here, though. What we need to actually do is kill that wolf. And then scoot over so more guys can get in here to do damage. We need footwork on our guys. We don't have it yet. They're not high enough level. The back rank, that is. This is a bit of a problem, but this is a much bigger problem here and here. Might lose Oak Dragon. I don't think I have enough DPS, enough targets that can attack that, though. Maybe. We'll start there. Oh, there's another wolf there. I should kill that wolf. Where did this fucking wolf come from? I don't remember it being there. Okay. Alright, they're gonna swap positions, so we can go to here. I think Phil can handle one wolf. Social mechanic definitely needs to shield wall here. Any of them breaking? No, but that one has no chest armor. I'll do a little bit of damage there. Okay, another rotate here to keep the Bannerman alive. And damage there. Nope, it's a miss. Also a miss. Has that guy moved? One turn. Turn done. Alright, we're gonna get wrecked right now. We're about to lose somebody. Okay. They rolled really shitty. It's great. Great for us. Oh, Archer's still getting wrecked. To be fair, that's the most he's done this entire campaign. Let's get wrecked by wolves. So, feels kind of good. Let's hang out there. Do some stabbing. Good stab. Back up. Be done. Who needs it most? He's out of stamina. We should try to kill. Can't focus fire that one though. The only one we can hit him is that one. We can focus fire this one a little bit. We can focus fire that one a little bit. Which one's more likely to die? Which should the it's Phil versus Joe Richter, but this guy has help from Vander. Okay, we're gonna focus that one then. That can actually die still. Nice, and that broke that one too. He's fleeing now, so we only have 1 damage. Actually, they're both fleeing. Never mind. Beautiful. We're golden even. Let's get the daggers in there for the DPS. Excuse me. Nice. Some wolf pelts. There's a lot of wolves in this forest. Some level ups, I hope. Let's take a look. Also, let me just check in with Joe and Ribs real quick, see how he's doing on his timing. Alright, we got level ups on Mark. Coming in with Backstabber. Level ups for perfect rolls there. I'll take that. That looks pretty good to me. Our new guy. Let's do Wolfman first. Sturm Daddy Wolfman. This is the tailor. He was a tailor. He's got a bunch of wolf corpses. And we're gonna make him brawny. Let's take a look at his rolls first. Another accuracy roll. Another good defense roll. Perfect stamina roll. It's pretty nice. He's got 65 HP though. He needs fucking HP. Alright, we'll give him Steel Brow. Keep him in the back lines for now, I think, though. And our new guy. I don't know what I want to do with our new guy. That accuracy roll is beautiful. This is a little bit low, this range skill. Even for hybrid, I think. But he is tiny. Tiny suggests he should be melee, front ranks. Maybe he could be hammer spec and not worry about the damage and be more worried about... I don't know if that affects the damage, though. I assume it does. You want me to make a tiny guy have a two-hander? Are you fucking insane? You don't want to have him have a two-hander. He won't be able to hit anything. Alright, he needs HP as well. 50 is a little bit low. We're going to give him that HP roll. We're going to give him that melee skill roll. The question is, where do I go next? If we make him backline...
generous bestowal.
Generously bestowing things on me. Music Cat. Hey, man. Got your first paycheck today and you're spending money on me. We need to talk about financial planning, young man. But thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. I suppose if I'm your biggest source of entertainment, that is a little bit better. Maybe I should have read the whole message beforehand. Yes, you may certainly join the group. We have a beautiful man right here, known by the new name of Music Man. I appreciate that donation. Congratulations on your first job, by the way. Music Cat, even. There we go. All right. And Moonglow resubbed for 17 months. Thank you, Moonglow. I missed it 20 minutes ago. I missed Moonglow resubbing. Did he do it while I was AFK? Must have. All right. Flank protector, you're thinking with this? He's got really no, he doesn't have really shitty resolve. I thought he had 30s in resolve. Decent resolve and decent boost from Tiny. Make it flank protector. Well, it does give me defense, I guess. I don't want to roll on it. Oh, he has 2 there. So we'd roll that, and this, I guess. Yeah, okay. Mace Stunner. I kind of like the sounds of that. I'll put Mace with a question mark. He's very accurate. Like, more accurate than I probably even want to spend on a flail. But if he's going front line, he needs Colossus for HPs. 67. It's a little bit lower than I like at this stage in the game. That's okay. Good spearman. Yeah, but a good spearman. Yeah, could be, I suppose. All right, let's go get paid. Out of food. Low on money. Can't even afford a lumberjack. Do have wood. The wood's really overpriced, so we got that going for us. Let's build a couple of these. Buy a couple of these even. What are they buying at? 11. What? All right, let's get out of this shithole. Surrounded by wood and shit. Discover a hostile camp and destroy it. Ooh, we should be heading north and east for that ambition. Spear tanks can get away with not running a shield wall all the time, which is kind of nice. Another militia. Cost me 2k though. I would like to pick up another militia. Level 2 as well. I've been trying to... I can't get a dagger spec build to work. I have been looking at them. I have been tempted by such a thing. Buying at 16 is not bad. Might dump some pelts here. Give me a little bit of spending money. See ya, Cassandra. You can keep working on me. I'm not against it. I've embraced the two-hander sword build that I never would have done without chat. Meadling. Meadling's where I'm going, right? South. Yep. Accepted. Ooh, we're out of medical supplies. I gotta be paying attention. Yeah, no, the spears are good versus undead. It's just, and they could even be potentially good versus orcs, maybe. If you could hit them regularly and get formidable going, or whatever it's called, or fearful, whatever the fuck it's called. All right, Joan Ribs. I just messaged Joan Ribs. We got about 15-20 minutes before he's ready to go, so we won't be doing it exactly at the turn of the hour, but it will be shortly afterwards. What are they buying? Medical supplies are 255. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Arrows are really expensive. Got another bastard. I wouldn't mind a bastard. He's only 1,100 too. That could be pretty good to pick up. What's this? Swordmaster. Okay. I do need something. I was working on a dagger spec. I couldn't get it to work. I wanted to combo... I'll talk about it here for a second. I wanted to combo Headhunter with it, with daggers, Because A, daggers give you 3 attacks per turn, and B, puncture doesn't trigger Headhunter. So, you know, the annoying part of Headhunters, you can't really reliably get it to proc when you want it to. But I was looking at doing a flail. You know the 2-handed orc flail, the Berserker chain? Well, that thing is really fucking cool. And it has a pretty decent head chance already. So if you had daggers with punctures, you could puncture with the dagger, build up Headhunter procs. You can never trigger a Headhunter proc while you can never lose your Headhunter procs while you're using a dagger with puncture, but you can generate Headhunter points while you're using puncture. And then you could pop out with fucking like quick hands and bags and belts. You could pop out your 2-handed Berserker flail and just go to fucking town with a guaranteed head hit. And that would be super, super sick. The problem was A, puncture has a -15 accuracy penalty, and B, Headhunter requires that you hit. So it's a little bit hard to build up those stacks. And C, puncture's like a bazillion stamina. So you just don't really have enough. You don't really have enough points to do it. So I was wondering if like you had like a triple stamina guy, could you do it? You'd need like a triple accuracy, triple stamina guy, like might be able to pull it off. But even then, like, anyways, that I was thinking about it. I started playing around with the build a little bit and got excited about it, and then couldn't quite make it work. -15 accuracy makes adaptive really good. Yeah, you start getting really tight on skills though, because you got to survive in the front line, which probably means Colossus and Steelbrow. You got to be able to carry around a Berserker flail, which is like 30 fatigue. So you really kind of want bags and belts. You kind of want to be able to swap immediately from your dagger to your Berserker belt, which means you probably want quick hands. You kind of want to be able to stab with that dagger, and the dagger is 20 stamina to stab unless you have dagger spec, in which case it's 15 stamina to stab. That's a really big difference. You're stabbing 3 times in a fucking turn. That's 15 stamina a turn you're changing. So suddenly you're going to want dagger spec. You're probably going to want to hit with that flail. You don't need flail spec for hitting with the flail, but you're going to want decent melee accuracy, so you might want... Anyways, you get what I'm saying. Like, it starts adding up really tight on the perks. But wouldn't it be so fucking cool to have a guy who like daggers most of the time, then occasionally whips out this enormous orc flail and just hits someone in the face with it? So I thought that'd be pretty damn cool. Do you really need Steelbrow with a good helmet? I've heard it argued either way. I don't know. I build it religiously on my tanks because I fucking hate being destroyed by crits. But maybe that would be one of the opportunities not to. What am I doing in this game besides chatting with you guys? Going somewhere. Yeah, we're going down here. Why did we stop in here? Okay. All right, Cax. Well, you keep an eye out if I'm not thinking about the guys when we pick them up. You're like, this could be the dagger spec Berserker flail man. We'd be like, yes, it could. This is a good price. We should buy these and these, and this is even with rated, right? Ooh, 610. What is this? Yes. We're going to do that. Think the price will go down after that or not? Probably will, but I need a little bit of supplies now. I'll check on these again. 137. Okay. Best builds require the same stats? Yes and no. It's part of why I try to break this stuff up as I do. I feel like most of the tank builds don't actually require very good stats, which is why we still have so many tanks in our front line to begin with now. I don't even think God HP really excuses those two things, because HP is not really a good stat once you start getting good armor. It almost doesn't matter. It only helps you versus like massive crossbow shit. All right, what do we have for dudes? Any dudes we want to sub in? We got 4 dudes chilling. Do we have permanent injuries that make people not that pissy about always content with being on reserve with grunt work? But grunt work's got nice stats, man. I don't really want to put them on reserve all the time. I don't want all my guys getting pissy with me either. Who else has got permanent injuries? Yeah, missing finger, but he's not willing to sit out because of a missing finger. He's like, it's just a finger, dude. This guy's tiny, but he's not willing to sit out either. And this guy's such an... Man, I don't know. I don't want to shit on Music Cat, but... Maybe if you were taller, man. If you were a little taller. I have another permanent injury in here somewhere. What the fuck is it? Oh yeah, brain damage. Yeah, but he's not willing to sit out. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Okay. Let's go have another fight. Look at this tiny asshole. Got Stromtaker's got me. No, we're leveling Stromtaker over that guy every day of the week. Stevie Wonders is back. No, that's got to happen too. Oak Dragon. And we have good guys now. We got a lot of good guys. You know what that means? We gotta go fight some harder missions and get some guys killed. Or take on a lot of missions at once, but I never can figure that out. I guess what we could do is we could gather up some supplies, like get 150 gear and some food and some money and some arrows and shit, and go into the wilderness and do some like undead plundering. That would be pretty cool. Could use some guys there, because then if you get injuries, you can't really do anything about it. Man, we got too many guys right now. Too many good guys. Alright. Alright. Let's go kill some shit. Oops. Don't keep me waiting. What do you got for food? Yep. Raider. Push hard against Raiders and Fallen Heroes. Outgear the difficulty curve. That's an idea. I like Fallen Heroes. Fallen Heroes are an amazing way to gather weapons. Raiders are good for gear as well, but it's sometimes hard to get that gear. And hunting raiders is a very quick way to lose. If you're not save scumming, it's a very quick way to lose important, valuable guys, because they just fucking shoot you with their bows and occasionally get lucky.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Welcome, Xana212012. Thanks for the sub, man. Oh, this is a good use of my time. Running in circles around here. Brigands are in sight. Where? 6 of them? Alright, we'll take on 6 brigands. Ooh, double pike and a long axe and gear. How do we get all of this? All of it. See, I've subbed in the wrong people, though. Because what I need are the guys who I don't care at all about. And we just feed them to the raiders until they're so full they drop their weapon because they're a huge bloated gut from killing all my guys. That's really what we needed to do. I want it all. Give it. Yeah, headshots is a really good point. Both these guys have amazing weapons and amazing chests and shitty heads. And we got 2 maces, 2 flails sitting right there for the headshots. Good call, General Jake. Good fucking call. I like to think I would have seen that, but I might not have. It's possible. I'm just gonna butcher these guys, because fuck these guys. Especially that guy, fucking right in his crying little face. Little. You're gonna walk in and stab. Maybe we just get on top of this guy instead. It's 3 to go up, 3 to, yeah, it's too far. Go there with the shield wall. No, not a rotate things. Okay. Bullying poor raiders. Oh man. Oh, this is grunt work. Grunt work can't move tiles for shit. Grunt work. Failure was huge there. Oh, we just one-shot him. What? Learn to wear a helmet, scrub. It's fine. Just even go there. Okay. I want that guy dead. Gonna have to be a next turn kind of thing. Also here. Also here. Get in here. Do I want to let him swing first, or I want to put my low HP dudes in range of him? I do not want to put my low HP dudes in range of him. Rip armor. Why are you still alive? How do we fix that? Can't fix it. Damn. He's blocking my headshots. Piece of crap. Oh my god, one shot. Oh, one shot the armor's not that surprising. He's only got 50 armor, but. Alright, Oak Dragon. Go to there. The value miss. Disaster. It's grunt work. I need to get the flail in on this guy. I can't be dicking around with this chode. Ah! I need to be there! Yep, I knew that was coming. Scary. Guy's happy with himself. Might have been silly. Shouldn't have stayed there. Alright, we punctured this guy to death, unfortunately. Okay, he's out. That's good. I want to flail him down, but I might just have to dagger him down. I think it might be better use of resources here. It's gonna hurt somebody. Stay out of range. Back out of range. There's his attack versus the guys with shields. Oak Dragon will pretend to do something. Shoot some arrows over that way. Alright. Let's pop out the daggers. It's a little bit low. He's not fleeing yet, so we'll get another attack off. I don't think it can hurt me, but it's not getting in a position where it can. I was just complaining about having too many brothers, so. Yeah, you deserve that wound. You had 6 attacks to hit him, and none of you bothered. Rip grunt work. 2 115 males, a 105 and a 110 helm, an arming sword, double pikes, a long axe. We did lose my fancy mace, I think. I think the trades were pretty good. Okay. He didn't die because he sucked at using knives. Died because he sucked at using... Did I lose? Yeah, I lost my good mate. No, I have a flail here. It just looks so weird. Looks so much less intimidating. The chain looks so small there. All right. We lost one of our initial good guys. Let's see if Joe and Ribs is ready. Okay. All right. So Music Cat. No level ups, unfortunately, and a death. Stevie Wonder in there. We need a frontline DPS. Is our old new guy ready? Yeah, I don't really know what he's building as. Oh, he's building Colossus, so I guess he is ready. Okay. What do we got? We got real armor. Real armor for the first time this campaign. Feels good, man. Feels so good. 85 on frontline Phil. Yeah, is he brawny? He's brawny as fuck, man. Look at that, dude. Here as well. 117. Can we give him some 90 stuff? And a shield. And a hat. Got 110 hats. Yeah, we do. Okay. A weapon of some sort. Can maybe we got flails. 57. What am I accuracy at right now? 57, 64, 58, 60. 60 on Mr. Phil here. I feel like he's become a real boy. Can use a real weapon. And this dude, 57. I mean, I suppose 57 is better than, worse than 58 rather. Close. Alright, how about the rest of the gear? We got some 60 on the corners, a little bad. Let's give him some 80s at least. Okay. Starting to be real gear in there. Beats whatever that was. You don't have clothing on. Should fix that, really. I don't know if naked's the way we want to engage in this game. Unless you got an axe, and your name is Axe Boy. Then, should have some armor and weapons on. Another 105 helm right there. It's better than what we're wearing and weighs less too. Throw in some stuff there. This is hybrid DPS. Let's give him something to hybrid DPS with, like an enormous fucking long axe. 72 on Stevie. 48, 69 over here on Mark. We're gonna give him a fancier weapon too. You can have the bill hook. Okay, pikes are better than undead pikes. Oak Dragon's an archer. We're slowly getting rotated off what we want here. I want the archer towards the center, and I want this guy definitely towards the center. So like that's a little bit better. Okay, we did take a wound on Social Mechanic. It's kind of a big wound too. I think we might be sitting out for him. Let's just strip his gear. Alright, who can we put in front? Kex. Yes, on the corner too. Should go well. Let's give him a hat. It's down to 80. I just don't know if he can afford that kind of armor. Yes. That dagger looks very fancy for old Kex. Oh, don't replace his fucking weapon. Are you insane? Just put it over there like a normal person. Alright. Kex is not very accurate. We should give him a spear. A boar spear. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this lineup. We got more pikes to distribute. This does less damage than a pike, and I've rarely been AoEing with it. I'm not against holding on to it, but I don't want to use it quite yet. Everybody in the front line has daggers? No. Give that man a dagger. Anyone else missing daggers? Social Mechanic has a dagger. That's Music Cat. Where's Social Mechanic? There he is. Okay. He'll let me know when he's ready. All right, he's good to go. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, we don't know how to save though right now, right? All right, well, we'll try to speed this the fuck up then. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's go get paid. Okay, no missions. Look at their prices. 15, 133 is good. We'll pick these up. 62 for bread is fine. 285 for those. I'm actually gonna do that. Let's sell some junk. Undead junk helms. 55 and a 35. Malicious spear. Morning star. A short bow. We're gonna hold on to the rest of that right now. Okay. How the last campaign end? With a whimper. I can't save still, which is a little awkward. So what we need to do is get an autosave and hope it actually has been updating this entire time. So otherwise we got like 10 things. And I'll get on call with Joe and Rib soon. Let's talk pay. Okay, accept this contract. Let's go find it. Those are not the big feet. These aren't big feet. Oh, those might be big feet. Dire wolves again. Okay. Okay, now we click engage and then we retreat and then we load the autosave, right? Not because we don't want to engage this, because the fucking thing is bugged right now. So I click autosave, click load. Does it bring me to right before that fight? If the answer is yes, then we're in shape. It does. Excellent. It still won't let me. I can't quit the game though. I'm gonna have to force quit the game, but it looks like there has been a save made. So let's force quit the game. And then come back in and save that. Okay. Why is it still playing the music in the background if the game's not fucking running? Do you guys hear that? Give me this shit, game.